You've got 2/3 of all working age people with disabilities not in the labor force. And then you add in the unemployed, you get 70% of working age people with disabilities that are not employed. I mean, if these programs were working, you wouldn't have that. Okay. So unfortunately, much of it has been stagnant. We know from our good friends over at Entide that, we follow the first Friday of every month. They come out with the employment situation for people with disabilities using the Department of Labor data. And there has been some improvement. Okay. And that's good. But the chasm still remains. It's not a gap. It is a huge chasm. All right. So the net effect is that these numbers speak for themselves, and they speak clearly, unfortunately, that 50 years of layered government intervention, and really what it's led for the overwhelming majority of people with disabilities, is that they remain unemployed. They remain not participating. They're likely to be poor. They're likely to be in poverty like that we talked about, or near the poverty level. Like the 25% that we named, that's like, at or below the poverty level. If you go to like 200% of the poverty level, which by the way is still like, I think it's like $40,000 a year in most states, because it does vary from state to state. That's still like now all of a sudden you're including like 50% of all working age people with disabilities. So, this is not good for the independence and self-determination or the dignity of our Americans with disabilities. What are we doing? We've got to fix this.